So in Site Photos on the app, on your bottom menu, you have Settings, Sites, Forms, and Camera. When you go into Settings, this is where you could log out. There are occasional times where, like any software, things can get glitchy. Sometimes an easy way to fix that is to simply log out and try and start over. So you'd be able to do that there. If your native tongue is other than English, you can change your language in the app so that it's easier for you to read. There's also the target locator, which helps for dropping pins on maps. The things that I would recommend not doing, I would recommend, unless you want to have thousands of photos saved onto your phone, don't save a copy to the device. So keep that turned off. Upload using cellular data, yes, keep that turned on. And then upload original size, you can go ahead and turn that off as well. Other than that, there's not much on the settings that you would need to know. Sites, when you click on that, it's going to show you if you've been assigned a route, it'll show you that route. If you've been assigned multiple routes, it'll show you multiple routes. And if you have not been assigned anything, it'll show you a list of all properties within like a 40-mile radius. Forms, this is an area where in the event there was an emergency, you had to go help somebody and service a property that was not on one of your routes, and your regional manager just simply didn't have time to go ahead and assign it real quick. You can go to a property, hit the Forms button, hit Site Sign In, and use that form. Now, the downside to it is you won't have the notes, you're not going to have the hours, and you're not going to have the map. But it will know, because the properties are geofenced, it will know where you are when you use the form. So in our case, we're just going to take a couple quick photos right here from the office. I'm going to take a before photo. I'm going to take an after photo. And I'm going to autofill the weather. I'm going to say that I'm here doing an inspection. The crew selector is blank, but we can go ahead and select, we'll select this. And you can just swipe that down to get it out of the way. You'll go ahead, hit next, no, and hit submit. And that form will be submitted, and we'll know where you were based off the geofence. If you're ever just kind of going through and you just needed to take a photo of something, you can just take the camera out and take a photo. You still have all your options on the upper right to be able to circle things. You've got, the texting thing, keys, and you can drop a pin and say, emergency, don't forget your keys. And then you would hit submit. You can also, when your target locator is turned on, you can say, yep, I was right there when I did it. Or you could say, I was actually in my truck or something, I was over there. So you can move that pin around. And you can close that and hit that, and a picture will be sent to the office side of things. So those are a few other tips for site photos.